vessel. During its descent, the Aurora was struck by a mysterious energy pulse, resulting in catastrophic hull failure. A single life pod jettisoned prior to impact. You were in that life pod.
Okay, can I do anything now? Yep, I can look around. Excellent. Okay, hi guys, I'm Phoenix and welcome to Subnautica. Now this is I wanted to just, kind of came in there. I didn't realise that it was going to do a sort of a Half-Life-esque introduction, but anyway, so this is the early access of Subnautica, and I thought I would do a first look at the game. Now, this is in the Unity engine. Visually it looks pretty impressive. I'm just running this on recommended graphic settings at the moment. Right, okay, so I've got a fabricator that can craft various items. Okay, so the welder for repairs isn't implemented yet, neither is the transfuser. Now, from what I've seen of the game, it's kind of meant to be some kind of like a survival game, underwater survival game. My pod seems to be in a little bit of a state. There's nothing else I can really do in here, is there? Just use the... Right, let's have a look out here then. So I am now on top of the escape pod. And that is the ship. I assume that I've departed. It is in a terrible state. Now, how do I... Can I just sort of... Ah, right, okay. So I can swim, I can climb the ladder. That's a little bit odd. So if I wanted to just get on top of the ship, I have to climb the ladder and then get out again. There's no animation for actually doing that. Okay, oh well. Never mind. Right, so I have an oxygen level.
Caution, calorie deficiency detected.
Okay, so I need food. Aha! Hello. Pick up quartz. Right. I don't know what that quartz has done, but now, all I really know about this game is that it does have some very, very nice submarine physics. So when submarines get damaged, they do fill with water. Right, so that would make me glass. What I need is food. Okay. Right, so how do I... This is literally a first look. These are maybe not... So I should stress that this is in an early access state. Pick some purple mushrooms because they look edible. Aha! Ooh, better just before I do that. Right, so tab brings up your inventory, and there's some kind of a submarine button later. Right, can I... 1 to 5, so I can assign that to a quick slot. Okay. Right, so that brings up the purple mushroom. You can't get it. Right, food. Can I do anything with this? Resources. Oh, right, so you can make carbon. Ah, right, okay. Can I then do anything with that? No. Ooh, no. Ah, that's for batteries. Okay. Slowly getting used to this. But I do need to find some actual food. Can I just eat that? Aha, this. Ooh, this is a little bit tricky. So you can pick up the jellyfish. There we go. Can I get in underneath? No. No, I cannot. But I might now be able to cook the jellyfish. No, because I need salt. Right, let's drop it. Okay, so I now need to find some salt. No. Ooh, pick up metal. That looks like a good idea. Ooh, and it is actually just metal. Interesting. Oh, these must be the bits of spacecraft thing that fell off. Ooh, is that salt? No. Missing models. So you do have a very small air tank to start with. Even though you've kind of got this mask type of a thing, it does seem to be a very small tank. Which isn't brilliant. What's that? Very interesting. Better surface again because I'm probably running. Yeah. So this is meant to be a survival game, and I like survival games. There are meant to be sort of big, sort of sea creature type things later on. But, I'm getting very hungry. Oh Lord, what is that? Probably nothing good. Some kind of alien life. I wish you could sort of start. Well, I guess you know the repair tool isn't quite isn't in yet, but I'll make that battery. So that's just a seed. Okay, so I can now make a knife out of that metal. I think that would be a very good idea. So I've now got a knife, that's good. And a flashlight would be, again, a good idea. Excellent. I need some salt. I don't know where I can get some salt from. Yeah. Can I make salt or... No. Beacons, tank which would increase oxygen. Okay, well, I guess it's a case of now having a little bit of a hunt around, see if I can get some salt. There's all these sort of bits and all this sort of stuff down here. It's a really, really nice world actually. It's a good example of a game which actually looks good. It's the Unity engine, and Unity gets an awful lot of stick for being an engine that a lot of developers just sort of use. That is salt. Okay. Right. Yeah, Unity gets quite a lot of stick for being just an engine that doesn't look particularly good, because developers tend to, or you know, some developers tend to just make games that. Right, I've eaten that now. They tend to just make games that don't look particularly good. They don't really play particularly well. They use quite simplistic mechanics. Whereas this looks pretty impressive, I would say. What I want to do is I want to see if I can find there's some corks there. Let's grab that. Let's also see if we can find some more metal. Because there was that, if I make the air tanks, I'll pick up purple fans. If I make the air tanks, I should be able to last a little bit longer underwater. That's the plan anyway. Other than that, I mean, it seems to be fairly simple sort of mechanics, I guess. You just sort of swim around, you pick stuff up. You use your lifeboat as your main base, but there are meant to be other submarines later on which you can sort of more drive around in. But you know, I'm going to probably need a few more things. Right, that was literally a piece of salt. Also, something else that could be put into the lifeboat is like a trunk where you can store stuff rather than walking around with it all the time. Because otherwise, it does get the get this a little bit cluttered. What do I need to make the constructor? So I need 3 metal and 2 glass. Well, I can make the glass. There's also no way of building multiple. Is there? No, there's no way of building multiple items. So if you're aiming to build some, you want to make, say, 2 glass, you have to press it and then wait. There might be upgraded fabricators. I'm not sure because this is literally a first look. So I now need metal, and then I can make that. Now, when it gets night, it's actually quite nice under here. Now, thankfully, I do have the flashlight, of course. And there is some metal there. And there's also a monster nearby. Some kind of eel. Ah, and the lifeboat sort of gives out a beacon as well at night, so you can actually see where it is. That's a nice feature. Something that I don't particularly like in some of these games is if they just say, well, here's a world, and you can get really, really easily lost as a result of not knowing where your home base is. I'm not particularly a fan of that. Something like Minecraft, you can build your own beacons and markers. Right, let's build this constructor. Alright, so the constructor should allow me... Aha! Oh, might want to just pick that up again. Right. Let's swim over here. It's reasonably shallow. Nights aren't particularly long, actually. That's a little bit of a surprise. That might be a temporary measure because, there's not a lot of stuff yet. But right, vehicles. So I can make 2 vehicles at the moment: a sea moth and a cyclops. Sea moth is a rugged submersible. That sounds like a good idea. So 3 metal, a battery, 2 glass, and copper. Let's see if we can find that stuff, shall we? That's zinc. Ooh, and there's sort of voxel-based stuff as well there. But I am also really low on food. To find find some salt. There's some salt.
Oxygen, 50%.
Yeah, I really am going to have to sort that out. It's a little bit too... Oh god, one of those things. They're like exploding fish. So can I actually swim up to that? Well, there's some more metal there. Was it? I needed 3 metal, wasn't it? And, well, let's just say 5 metal, because I do also want to make the air tanks. And I'm really low on food. Let's take that back to home base, along with that salt. Right, I'm now out of food. So what happens when you're out of food? Right, you start taking damage. Okay, well, use fabricator. Hopefully it'll make that before I die. Where is it? That one. Right. Whew. Maybe the medi thing is, yeah. I mean, there's probably quite a lot left to add. I need to get some more fish. He looks tasty. I think that's what I just ate actually, a peeper. Which gives quite a lot of, oh, damn it. So what was it? It's tab. Tab's a little bit of an odd one. Default I go for I, but, and then escape won't close it. You have to press tab again. And equipment tank is what I wanted to build. Right, excellent. So I should now last for a little bit longer. Meanwhile, so I need salt, fish, and some flint there. Salt, fish, and metal. It'd be also quite nice to have a an actual sort of meter for oxygen. Because surely your guy knows, you know, especially if he's got a tank, your guy should know how much oxygen he has left. So not having it there is a little bit strange. Aha, piece of copper. So that seems to be so sort of more specific metals seem to be a random drop from the limestone, which you just mine away with your hands, almost break it up. I just need to find those few pieces of metal now.
Caution, blood nutrient levels decreasing. Calorie intake recommended.
No, it's telling me to eat. Again. These tanks really do help enormously. Without the tanks, you know, it does still allow you to sort of breathe underwater, but it is quite limiting. which is, you know, a good thing because it's meant to be a survival game, so it should be a little bit limiting. Right, that should be all the metal I need, except that my inventory is now full. That's not helpful. Yeah, I know. Right, let's drop the sand. And grab the metal. That's what I kind of mean about not having some kind of an inventory. Right, so this is actually... So I've got 3 metal on me. So these things all sort of take up chunks. Kind of Deus Ex style, I guess. The first one. Possibly the second one. Yeah, the second one was like it, I think, as well. But yeah, the first one kind of got these chunks, and so you have to build your inventories in a sort of logical way. This uses a very similar system, which, if you don't have something to yeah, it's now telling me that I have to eat. You do go through food quite quickly. It wasn't really that long since I had anything. Well, that wasn't particularly nutritious at all. Well, I think I've got everything that I need for my submarine. No. Yes, I want to use the constructor. Getting on top of it is a little awkward. Because it sort of floats. Oh god. Vehicles. Right, I'm missing a battery and glass. And it also really wants me to eat something. I need quartz for the glass. And for the battery I need... carbon.
Caution. Dehydration detected.
God, now I've got to deal with dehydration as well. Right, so I need membrane, and I need a fish of some description. I don't know where you get membrane from. There's another piece of salt there. Come on. Right. Now I'm starving to death. Yep. Okay, I know. I need to eat. Okay. Use fabricator. Cook whole fish. It'll keep me alive. Right, that's got me 20% back, so I can... No, I've got a boomerang. Is it? So I need a membrane. Okay, right. Well, it was telling me to... Oh, okay. Oh, instead of eating the cooked air sac, I managed to drop it somehow. So it's now lying around somewhere. Okay,
Wild dehydration detected.
Yeah, it did say cut that with a knife. That might be how I get the membrane. Okay, let's cut it and see what happens. If you're interested in the game, it is currently on Steam for about $11.99, I think. That's pounds, or your regional equivalent. Oh, yep. Hoopfish. Yes, I know my oxygen is low. I'm not completely sure why my oxygen is low, considering I have to run under that for that long. Broad escape pod, that's what I want to do. That's rather nice. They've thought about the graphics, which is good. Right, what did I? Okay, I have absolutely no idea why I need this. Why I needed to get all that stuff. Apart from a good way of just filling my inventory with rubbish. Right, so I need more fish. Come on, just a fish, any fish. I really do want to try and get the yeah, I do want to see if I can get the submarine before I finish this video, if at all possible. It certainly is meant to be, you know, a large part of the game, the construction and the repair of these submarines. Oh, damn it! I've just dropped it again. That's up there. Right. Right, that's the battery done. So I just need the sand now, which means 1 quartz. There's the quartz. That glass. Eat that. Actually eat it this time, rather than throw it on the floor. Right, so I think I've got everything that I need now. Just to build this. Use constructor, that's what I want to do. Can I just use it from this side? Yes, I can. Excellent, it has spawned a submersible. Which is a controllable submersible. that I can use to move around in. And that's excellent, because now I can move quickly. It's a little bit interesting to control.
Calorie deficiency
It does mean it's like, I guess, like a motorbike almost. Am I getting any closer to that? I don't think I am, actually. This is the big thing that I'm kind of interested to see, if this is actually a model or just a skybox image, and I think it is actually something tangible. Tangible? Ooh, right, okay, so there's radiation near that ship, and it's doing me quite a bit of damage. Okay, so if you get too close to that ship, it does do a fair amount of damage, which is, you know, fair enough. So yeah, there is another larger ship called the Cyclops, and that is a much sort of larger controllable submersible. So I think it's meant to be like how the you can sort of go into the escape pod. Sort of I suppose a combination between the escape pod and the ship that I'm in at the moment. So yeah, I don't know if I can really do anything else, but it's a nice little vessel, even if it is a little bit weird to control, because, you know, it's like on its side, you can't really, and it also looks very, very weird visually. But, you know, this is all early access, so what do we expect, really? It's a nice little model. It's obviously designed just to be a basic submarine. You know, this is obviously designed to be a very basic sort of base. So I think for now, because I'm gonna go and play a little bit more of this, just sort of off camera, so I can work out a few bits and pieces. And hopefully, as time goes on, the game will improve, and I'll be able to come back and show you some more of it. So for now, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.